What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? This is Law. This is the Talkers Podcast, unscripted. My name is Joe, and my co-host is Gooch. What's happening, Gooch? And our special guest for tonight, welcome, is Michael Soli. How's it doing, everybody? How are you doing,
Good.
Michael?
Great. How are you?
Good. Let me put you guys on right here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Good. Just finally, right? I was expecting this.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the opportunity.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for joining in our podcast. And we were just waiting for this moment. I was kind of anxious.
There's definitely a lot going on. Michael, I have a lot of questions for you.
Okay.
First and foremost, I want to start off with let me cut the music here. First and foremost, I want to start off with the conviction. We're gonna have a felon for a president.
Yeah.
Soon enough.
Yeah. There was no way that they went through all this trouble to not get one.
Right.
You know, I put a live out a couple of days ago. I suggesting that was going to happen. I think they're going to put him in jail too. I think he's going to at least be cuffed.
And me, along with many other people, I'm predicting that we're not going to have. I don't think we'll see a 2024 election. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't. It depends on how they handle the appeal process, which they can speed up if they want to. You know, I mean, they can make it go real fast if they want to.
Right.
See.
But you can correct me if I'm wrong. Since they are charging him, they charged him with all felonies, right?
Yes.
Shouldn't all of the stuff that he's being charged with, shouldn't have all that been in federal court?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. These are state misdemeanors. They turned into federal crimes. Magically, with the magic legal wand.
Right.
Nonsense, man.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So I don't think, my opinion, I just don't see him going to jail. I think that,
No, he won't go to jail, but I think they'll put him in jail for the optics. They'll cuff him, do the perp walk, make him sit in a cell for a couple of days, and they'll put him out on bail or whatever. You know.
And then one thing that people need to realize that Trump is going through all of this, and if it was any other man, he would have gave up. Long time ago.
I was hearing too.
Well, and financially been exhausted probably.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's got the money to fight it. I mean, Fareed Zakaria, spokesperson on CNN, who's no friend of Trump, and he's far left. He said, if this guy's name wasn't Donald Trump, they'd never do these. They would never quote these antiquated laws and twist and turn the legal process in this way to convict anybody. So they're only doing it because it's him.
Yeah, it's a political stunt, is what it is.
Political stunt.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. And go ahead, Joe.
No, go ahead. Mine's cool.
And you see Robert De Niro outside the court case. That was just so hilarious. It's like, these guys are taking a person who's been reading scripts all of his life, reading off of paper. To me, it seems like he didn't write it himself.
Yeah.
It was given to him. Here, read this. Shh. It's just it's a wicked campaign program, is what it is.
Yeah.
It was tough to watch, and what it reminded me of, guys, is back when Trump was running for president. I'll never forget this. Actually, he was in Florida. Okay, he's in Florida. He's debating against Jeb Bush in a state where Jeb Bush had been the governor for 8 years. Bush spent $150 million in Florida to beat Trump, and he lost. And the day before Jeb announced his withdrawal from the campaign, he brought his mother.
That's right.
Jeb Bush brought his 88-year-old mother into some little, what do you call it? Community, when they talk to the community people, one of those things. She's like, my son's a good man. He's a good, honest, like, Jeb, really? Mom she's barely awake, bro. Trump used Twitter. Trump beat him for free. $150 million down the drain in his home state where he was the governor for 8 years. Trump whooped him. Yeah. And De Niro reminded me of their mother.
And it was so hilarious how Robert De Niro was up there just, very aggressively, calling Trump a gangster, or the people surrounding him gangster. Meanwhile, he plays one in movies.
Yep.
Yep. That's just so pathetic. It's crazy.
It's pathetic because it's who cares what he says? Who cares what he thinks?
Yeah.
You're assuming that we give a shit about your opinion, Bob.
And-
I like your movies. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't care what you think.
And here's the thing. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but last year, De Niro and company were sued by an ex-assistant and lost for sexual harassment.
I didn't know that.
I believe it was 1.2 million that they lost. And he's up there calling Trump, all the names in the book and whatever. And this is, and Robert De Niro has a lot of skeletons in his closet. I don't know if you guys remember the last time when he was investigated for trafficking in Paris, France. That was years ago, man. I can't remember how long it's been, but definitely more than 10 years ago.
Well, there's no statute of limitations on that. Shame on him.
Yeah,
he is on Epstein's guest list.
Yes, he is.
A lot of other liberals. It's almost all liberals, guys. Look at the list.
Yeah,
I mean, it's almost all folks on the left.
It's all those people that Obama was giving awards to.
Yeah, the Medal of Honor.
Well, yeah, Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor.
Ellen DeGeneres, Robert De Niro, Jesus, Bill Gates.
Bill Gates, Oprah Winfrey. Oprah was there a lot, man.
Yeah.
The Obamas. I mean, I can go on and on. It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing that the former president of the United States has been convicted, and none of those folks have even been brought to trial.
Not one of them.
Crazy
Not one.
me.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at what's his name? Hunter.
Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden. Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's like, I mean, come on, man.
Hunter's been getting away with it since. Hunter was thrown out of the military in 2014. Did a random drug test and he failed it because he had cocaine in his system. They kicked him out of the military. Most people would get in trouble if they had cocaine in their.
Yeah.
His dad was the vice president, so he made a couple of calls and he just skated.
Yeah. That's pretty insane.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really like a politic guy, but I know what I know what goes on. It makes me want to vote red now. I mean, I want to vote now because I hardly don't vote and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's usually like my brothers and all that stuff. But
and
you know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna vote for Trump.
Here's the thing, though.
You need to, man. If you need to vote for freedom. I mean, this is way not cool.
This is what really boggles my mind, because we were raised in Los Angeles. Okay, we all know California. You got a lot of knotheads out there, like ourselves. I've questioned a lot of things growing up. Everything from Catholicism to the politics to everything. Yep. And then you'd look back and it's like, shit, something ain't right. But I've been a Trump fan since the 90s, ever since he used to come out. When everybody loved Trump, that's when I was a big fan of Trump. Ever since then, when he used to go on Howard Stern's show, Howard Stern used to praise him. He was on The View. All the girls in The View praised him. Yep. And now that he's not a president, or during his presidency, now everybody fucking hates him.
Yep. Well, Hillary was supposed to win. It was Hillary's turn. Remember, it was her turn.
Yep.
Like she earned something somehow from the DNC, however they see the world. But unfortunately for the DNC, and luckily for us, Trump came along, and Trump is charismatic. Trump is a star. Trump is a celebrity. Trump has a champion's mentality. He conveys all those things. Hillary is a wonky pundit, no personality, no charisma. She's someone you should keep in the back. She's not a leader. So she never had a chance, but she was supposed to win. So that upset a lot. I mean, Trump really, think of the war plans they had.
Yeah.
Think of all the wars Hillary was planning on jumping into and making these guys a bunch of money.
Yeah.
That all got put on ice.
And it blows my mind that all these Democrats and of course some conservatives were saying that Trump was going to take us to World War III. Trump was going to get us in all these wars and blah, 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 blah. Look at us now.
Yeah.
And I think it has a lot to do with Trump not being a politician, and has a lot for it to being Trump being a businessman.
Yeah.
I agree.
And
he's doing it for free, right? He's doing it for free.
He did it for free. Yeah.
Never took one paycheck.
Yeah. And look at all these dirty crooked politicians that have $300,000 a year jobs. Meanwhile, on the side, they're making millions and millions, and nobody wants to talk about it.
No one talks about it. It's disgraceful. It's a sham. It's an affront to the American people, and people are starting to open their eyes to it now, man. You can't. You can't pretend it's not real. The swamp is real. They are trying to bury him in the swamp. They're trying to bring him down. Like quicksand.
And you know what I found it funny? I found it funny that all the people that were hating him since 2017 when
I
he
lost
was
your audio here, guys. I'm sorry. I can't hear you now. The audio went out.
You want to pause, Joe? You want to pause?
I'm very sorry. Shoot, fellas. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Probably a glitch.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm so sorry. I can't hear you. I don't know what happened.
Let's see. Can you hear us now?
Unmuted my mic. Can you hear me? You guys can hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm embarrassed for myself here. I don't know what happened. Everything's working.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm so sorry, fellas. I can hear you clearly, and now I can't.
Let's see. I mean, everything's okay on my end.
Anything I can do? So sorry, man.
But you didn't mute your mic?
I'm so sorry, fellas. I can't hear you.
There you go. How about
the
now?
audio's gone.
Can you hear us now?
Oh, hang on. I got it. Hang on. We're back. I apologize. I'm very sorry. That was my fault.
All right, it's all right.
It's a glitch on my end. I'm not stoned. I'm not drunk. I'm sober.
You're good.
Now it's fixed.
All right.
My USB speaker stopped USBing. Very sorry, guys.
That's all good.
We were saying, I apologize.
I forgot what I was talking about.
We were talking about
okay.
Waking up to what's happening.
Yeah, so I remember before when Trump became president, the first time his inauguration and all that stuff, everybody was against him. Everybody was throwing his hatred against him, that he was evil and he was gonna, be a dictator and all that stuff. And it's funny because all these people that didn't like him, now they're opening their eyes and they're all like, now they see it with how the judges are corrupted and the whole system's all corrupted. And that's the funny part.
The judge that convicted Trump donated to Biden's campaign in 2020.
Yeah.
That should make him have to recuse himself immediately. That fact alone. His wife works for Dominion, on and on and on and on and on. They're fundraisers for the DNC. I mean, it's nuts. But they're in a blue state, top to bottom, blue like California, no disrespect, but try getting a fair trial as a Republican in California. I don't know if it's possible there either.
Yeah,
it's possible.
I'm in a very red state now, and then you can totally tell the difference. The state's small. Yeah, you could. The state is small. There's not even a million people in the entire state of Wyoming.
Wyoming's a great place.
Oh yeah, shit. You can buy.
Except for Liz Cheney.
Yeah,
she's an anomaly. She doesn't fit there. I don't know how she snuck her way in, but.
So let's talk about your podcast, man. Sure. You have 2 podcasts going.
Yes.
Oh shit! I'm gonna screw this up.
Patriots only, please.
Patriots only, please.
That's
Mr. Soli, right?
And the other one's my name, the Michael Soli Show. It's like a lifestyle platform for entrepreneurs, small business owners, people here in Vegas that are movers and shakers in the entertainment business. Just people that are just out there trying to hustle. That's what my personal show is. But right now, I'm really focused on the political one. We got about 6 months to turn things around and get Trump elected, man. Or I don't know what's going to happen, guys.
I think he's going to be reelected. I do
too.
I think so because everybody's opening their eyes and everybody's seeing how corrupted the government is, and they're saying that Trump is just doing it for himself. He's not doing it for for the paycheck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think he is gonna get it. And you know what? Everybody, the ones that were outside of the courthouse saying that he was guilty and all that stuff. All those frowns are going to change. Well, just imagine they're going to get all triggered. They're going to start yelling out and, I'm going to get out of this country. And that's why Robert De Niro says, and all of those actors and actresses said that they're going to leave out of the country because of if Trump becomes president. It's because they're probably guilty. They're hiding something. They're probably pedophiles and all that shit. They're, sex trafficking and all that.
Yes, man.
They're hiding something,
Yeah. And the irony of that too is these people have homes all over the world. They're multi-millionaires. They have homes all over the world. They don't have to live here. They probably have residencies everywhere. It's just a statement to make to say how Tucker Carlson had a great line, and I agree with it. Tucker says a lot of smart things. He said during that same debate with Jeb Bush back in 2015, 2016,
right.
when he went off on the Iraq war, when Trump said it was a mistake, we had no reason, no business going in there. We didn't take the oil. It cost lives and billions and trillions. We messed up all these people's lives. It was a big mistake. He said at that point, the establishment, the uniparty, whatever you want to call them, the deep state were like, he's not on our team.
Yeah.
No one says that out loud. And he did.
No one.
And no one says it out loud. And he said it out real loud.
And that's what business people are. They don't give a shit. That's why they're rich. That's why they're successful.
Well,
because they're so fucking outspoken that they don't give a shit.
Right.
You know?
And he was right too, by the way.
And he was very right. Yeah.
Right. Here, what did we get from Iraq? We ever hear about Iraq anymore?
Yeah. Nothing.
Anything at all?
Nothing.
Not a word.
That's true.
Like everything has just got better because we pulled out. We stopped caring about it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, let's take a little pause here. We got Remo coming in, the third host.
The third host, Remo.
Hey, Remo.
Hey, what's up, Inane?
What's up, guys?
Not much. Hey, what's up, Mr. Soli? How you doing?
Oh, we have all three.
Yeah. Well, here, let's introduce ourselves. Okay, I'm the Gooch, of course, but my real name is Jaime in Spanish. And us three are brothers.
Right on, man.
Remo's the younger brother. He's the baby. I still treat him like a baby, although he's already old. And Joe is the oldest. He's the older brother of the bunch.
That's the guy flicking the lights on and off. That's
Yeah.
Joe.
No, that's Remo. That's Remo.
That's me. I'm trying to get the lighting right.
The guy above you is the oldest guy. Superman's the oldest guy.
Yeah,
I'm the oldest guy.
You look good, Superman. You look good, man.
Yeah, he looks like the youngest. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah,
that's because he's never been married. He's never had kids. He hasn't done none of that shit, so he's good.
Why.
But you know what? And you know what? I'm 5'4", and I look like I'm a kid.
Yeah, he looks like a little. He looks like a little Filipino that's lost in the city.
And you know what? They still ID. They still ID me in Las Vegas. You know?
I love it, man. I'm in Las Vegas, and
Yeah.
I'm,
you know what?
We're
gonna go there. I was gonna go there next.
5'6" too.
I was gonna go there next month, but we canceled. You know, we canceled.
Well, you can always come. It's like college. You can always come and visit, man. We're always here.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready.
So do you have a performance going on tonight, Soli?
I had one that I canceled. I performed last night at Town Square on Las Vegas Strip. Okay. Tomorrow I'm at this place in Green Valley Ranch Casino. I was supposed to perform tonight, but I subbed myself out. I wanted to focus on some content tonight. I was supposed to play at the Suncoast Casino.
And now, can you sing any song?
Anything.
Really?
Yeah, but you have to pay me. You have to pay me. So. I tell the clients, no romance without finance, man.
That's
no
right.
romance without finance.
What do I know about romance?
Yeah.
Well, hey, give me a shout out, the Gooch, brown eyed girl.
Brown Eyed Girl, great tune. I play it every time I play.
Yeah, I love that song.
I'll bust it out for you, man. I'll bust it on my TikTok then. This is for the Gooch. You're like 3 lines. But yeah. So I'm focusing on these 2 podcasts right now. I've got a home studio and a commercial studio. We had Stephanie Phillips on the show. I was very proud to get Stephanie on the show. She's running for U.S. Senate here in Nevada up against a really powerful Democrat, Jackie Rosen. Full DNC backing her, multi-million dollars backing her, and Stephanie's working out of her car. She's a real estate broker. She's driving around the state campaigning, spending all her own money. Yeah, she's got 2 kids, single mom, and she's going for it, man. She's got the belief. She believes in what she's a great conservative Republican, but she's up against a candidate with tens of millions of dollars in a purple state. Nevada's kind of a purple state right now. We used to be red,
Yeah.
Our governor here is Republican, but everything else is Democrat. So.
Yeah. I had a fucking suggestion. Okay, so going back to Trump, and like I said, I don't think I'm predicting that we may or may not have a 2024 election, right? Because these guys, if you look at it, since day one, they're throwing everything at Trump, everything at him.
Yep.
So I mean, it's gonna be a surprise to me if we do have a 2024 election. And honestly, I mean, for real, do you honestly think Joe Biden is running this country?
No,
okay.
I don't.
I honestly think
does.
Yeah, right. I honestly think it's Obama's behind it, because if you think about it, 15 years ago, the Obama administration with Joe Biden, they were against gay marriage, 100%, 100%. And now look at the White House.
I know.
You know, you got, the pride flag all over the damn place, pride flag carpets, that our children are being groomed.
Yep.
That's all propaganda, so they get the votes and the people and the crowds. That's why.
Yeah,
That's how it is.
It's all propaganda, man. It's you're watching politicians lie in real time. I call it lying out loud. LOL, lying out loud, man. They lie out loud and with a straight face.
And people
they say one thing to you and one thing to you, and they want both your votes.
Yeah.
Just lie to you different than they lie to you, and they want both your votes.
Yeah, and people buy it.
It's gross. People buy it, but they buy it. But this thing with Trump is making people wake up and put their phones down for 10 seconds and go, "What's going on now? What's happening?"
And did you hear how much money was donated as soon as that verdict? What was it? 380 million that was donated to his campaign.
A whole lot.
Yeah,
a whole lot.
6 hours after the verdict. That's insane.
It's insane, but it's the pulse of the country.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you can be an independent if you want to be, I guess, but what are you independent of anymore? What's your point? What are you independent of? Yeah. Biden's 50 years of all corruption, or Trump 4 years of trying to make America great again? Those are your choices. It's simple.
Yeah, 4 years, no war.
No war.
Yeah,
we all had money in our pockets.
Yeah, man.
The market and gas was cheap, less.
Yeah, I can't go to
guys. Mortgage rates are over 8%. That alone should get a president unelected. You kidding me?
Yeah,
8%. My mortgage is 2%.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a normal mortgage, I mean, it's nuts, man. So if you buy a house today, that triples your payment. That's going to triple your monthly payment. So who can afford that after the 20% down?
20% down.
Triple payment. He's making the American dream impossible.
And a lot of people are saying that, like Biden had nothing to do with the gas prices going up. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah. The first thing he did was cancel the Keystone Pipeline. That would have lowered the prices.
Oh, yeah.
Would have made us energy independent. So he's done nothing but mess around with our energy independence to make us reliant on the Middle East, China. So he's absolutely to blame.
We could be independent.
It's crazy, but yet the government's too worried right now about Ticketmaster overcharging the fucking fees.
That's
their fucking worries right now.
I think it's all distraction, man. I think Biden I think the Democrats are really good at a disinformation campaign. They want us to look over here while they're making a lot of money over here. Like Ukraine, but they're lining their pockets over here with something else.
Yeah, just like the distraction right now that's going on is J-Lo canceled her entire summer concert.
She's here in Vegas, so we heard about it first.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fuck J-Lo.
Exactly. Overpriced tickets for a shitty show. No thanks.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. So it's too expensive to live. I mean, prices are out of control. Rent, all the basics: rent, food, gas, homing. I mean, all this stuff is unaffordable. And what's the solution? More of that.
I remember going to the market, right? $60-$70, man. You're like an entire week of food.
Set for the week. Yep.
Yeah. No, man, not anymore. A couple of days, maybe 3 if you're lucky.
Exactly.
And you're set.
Yep. And then the gas to get to the grocery store now in Vegas is almost $5 a gallon. I think it's more in California.
Yeah, it's way more in California. I'm good right here in Wyoming with the gas.
Yeah.
Now California's trying to pass a bill right now to charge drivers 30 cents per mile. Imagine that shit.
Yeah.
Just a fucking tax fee. Just a tax fee to fix the roads and to fix the streets. It's ridiculous. They're trying to pass the law right now. Gavin Newsom is trying to pass that. He's trying to get it but I mean, hopefully they don't pass it. They don't go through, but that's fucking ridiculous. I'll fucking start taking the bus or riding my bike.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I can't stand Gavin Newsom, man.
That's another donkey dick.
Used car salesman, that guy, man. He's so see-through, fake. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just look at him and go, okay, politician.
Yeah.
Right? One look, you're like,
he's just a charmer. That's all he does. He charms.
Yeah. Doesn't charm me, but he charms average people, I guess. I don't know.
Weren't they recalling him? What is that? What's going on with that? Anybody know?
Well, he went up against Larry Elder 2 years ago in a recall, and he whooped him. Because Larry Elder doesn't have the name recognition. Yeah. Larry Elder got like 49% of the vote or something, or 42%. And Gavin whooped him pretty easily.
So I've been in Wyoming for close to 18 years, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah. My son's when we first got here, he was 6 months old, so now he's almost 18.
Damn.
Yeah, how time flies. But I go back to LA and within the 18 years, I've gone back to LA, lived there a couple times, came back, but in the last 18 years, the fucking change that I saw in California is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I mean, how can you live downtown and step over homeless people to get to Starbucks all day and night and not think, what the hell am I doing here?
Yeah, Remo has a lot of stories about that. He's
I work
in the
in Skid Row.
epicenter.
I work right in the heart of the motherfucker. You know what I mean?
So how do you deal with it?
You just get used to it. You know what I mean? You just don't let it fuck with you. You got to shake it off and whatever. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, it's heartbreaking at the same time. It's fucking heartbreaking. It fucking really fucks with you. Like seeing the people, how it's fucking all. You got people literally dying and decaying in the fucking streets.
Yes.
And you know what I mean? It's fucking crazy. Just the other day, I was at work. I was locking up the back doors on Maple Street, and I'm walking, and there's a cop that passes by, busts a turn, pulls up next to me. Hey, what's up, man? You work right there? What are you doing? And I look at him like, yeah, I fucking work right there. I go, are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you really serious? Are you really sweating me when there's tents right here? People are getting high right there. They're selling dope right there. And motherfuckers are right here nodding out on fentanyl. But you're going to fucking trip on me and question me.
Right.
Yeah.
I go, it doesn't make no fucking sense. I go, are you fucking guys for real? He goes, we ask, and then he goes, we ask ourselves that every day. I go, you know what? Get the fuck out here, man. It was that shit got me pissed, man.
Let me ask you guys a question, and I've heard this, and I don't have any empirical evidence for it, but how the argument that I've heard about the homeless situation in any blue city, but especially in LA, is somehow people are making money from it.
Yeah.
Somehow people are making money from it. The aid money that's supposed to go to the people has to go through some kind of organization. They take a cut.
It goes through many pockets before it gets, and then when they finally get to it, there's nothing for it.
Exactly.
And this is the thing. They don't want to solve this fucking crisis because if they solve it, their money's gone. Their income is gone. That's it. There's no more fucking need for these resources and these fucking fake ass fucking whatever the fuck you call them organizations. But that's what it really is in reality. Look,
and that's disgusting, guys.
These motherfuckers in downtown LA, they fucking drive around in like little golf carts, handing out fucking needles, pipes, Brillo, all the paraphernalia that you need for these guys to get high. And they're like the ice cream trucks. The homeless, hey, come here. They bust. And it just always existed. But they used to have them at a location, and nobody used to show up to that location to pick up. So what does that mean? That their funding at the end of the year was going to get cut short because they had many things left over. Right. So now they got to make sure they just distribute all this shit and just shoot it all out and give it away and throw it literally passing by, giving it away so that they could get that same revenue and even more at the end of the fucking year, you know? And I mean, the only thing I stop them for is for Narcan, overdose, the fentanyl reversal.
Yeah.
But it's fucking ridiculous that all this money is going to waste. And then you see the needles thrown in the streets, brand new in packages, opened up, used ones, everything just thrown everywhere.
That's just it, though. It's not going to waste. It's going to Newsom's allies.
Yeah. And for sure they all got fucking investments and money invested in that on all those fucking organizations, so that it all comes back to them, you know?
Exactly.
It's like you look at their fucking their net worth before they started their office terms, it was very minimal. But now you look at their fucking net worth, that shit motherfucking more than 5 times what it was, you know?
What's amazing to me is that Newsom's he ran when he originally ran to become the mayor, and then he was saying, I'm going to fix the homelessness problem. Remember that? Go back 10 years on YouTube. He's bragging about the fact that
I seen that one. Yeah.
To fix homelessness. And now as the governor, it's quadrupled or more. Yeah. He's like, well, it's not my fault. I just deflect.
Yeah.
Like, dude, how can Democrats see that, look at him and go, yo, it's worse. They don't hold him accountable. How is that possible, man? How do regular people not hold him accountable?
Yeah.
What's the answer?
Do you think that this entire country needs a reset?
I do. I think we need a reset. I think Trump is a reset, and I think that's what scares the Democrats so much. Yeah. He's a reset. There is already a civil war in this country. Let's face it, man.
Yeah, there is. And you know, this is the thing. Racism is not working no more.
No,
you know what I mean? That's what it was before. It was the race. They try to keep everyone divided by race, this and that. Yeah. So now the next thing that's happening is this whole political movement, this whole war movement, the anti-Palestine, free Palestine movement, and the pride movement, the people against the and all that. That's the new, you know, that should keep us divided and distracted. And that's what everyone is, distracted and divided because of that.
Yeah.
Instead of focusing and looking around and be like, Dick, we got bigger problems to fucking worry about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, and the irony of what you just said is a lot of those people that you're pointing to actually don't vote. That's why Bernie Sanders never got any traction. Bernie Sanders would get 30,000 people to a rally. He got those young kids pumped up. They were giving them $1 a piece, whatever. But when it came time to vote, like, we ended up hanging on the beach. We didn't go vote that day. I mean, young people just don't vote. They're not good about that. So that was the problem with Bernie. And the same thing, these people you're pointing to, they get a lot of attention in the media, but they don't vote. They don't really give a shit.
Yeah. Right.
People that give a shit are people like us.
Do you guys got a lot of pro-Palestine going on out there in Nevada?
I don't see it, man. I'm out and about a lot. I don't see anyone on the street doing it. There's no one downtown doing flags and stuff like that. What's crazy about Vegas is because of the gaming industry here, they don't play. They don't let people make too much noise because that scares away the gamblers.
Yeah,
so
it's a tourist attraction, so they got to keep it.
You mess around a little bit, and they're like, get them out of here.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't park in front of this casino. Someone's going to spend their kids' college money right now. Get them out of here. Yeah. It's terrible, but that's all private property, so they can kick them out.
Yeah, that's real. The whole fucking pro-Palestine shit, man, is just, I don't know. I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't understand it.
Well, because Palestinians support Hamas. 70% of them support Hamas. Yeah. So when you say free Palestine, do you mean free Palestine from Hamas?
From Hamas, right.
Or do you mean free Palestine? What do you mean? Because if 70% of those folks are supporting terrorists, they're also terrorists.
Right. Yeah.
So who are we freeing?
Yep. Yeah.
And go ahead, I'm sorry.
It just drives me crazy when you see the Americans here in the States do free Palestine, and you can never get one of them to condemn what they did on October 7th.
No,
never.
No, Bill Maher. I'm not a big fan of Bill Maher, but he did a great little ending of his show last week. I actually posted the video on my Twitter page. He broke down what it means to be a woman in Palestine, in Gaza, and in all these Muslim countries. What a miserable fucking life they have.
Yeah,
they have to ask their husbands if they can drive the car, if they can go to the store. I mean, they're literally slaves. Yeah. Where's the uproar about that?
Yep.
I mean, none of these woke students even understand that. Like, if this woman were to even touch another guy's hand, the husband can stone her in public legally and kill her.
Right, yeah.
And pretty much dogs.
That's tolerance.
Dogs have more fucking. They're more upper than fucking women are. Like, you know what I mean? Like a dog has more fucking value than a woman.
Yes. How can these students not know that? How can they not understand that?
Because they don't know shit. It's just a trend. It's just a fucking
trend. I know.
It's like the people that go to Starbucks. It's just a fucking trend.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And never mind the women. What about the gays? The gays.
They throw them off rooftops, man. Yeah. They hang them in the streets.
Yeah. And they don't understand
people
that.
Say they're for Palestine. Like, do you know what? Have any idea what you're saying? How can you be this again, like lying out loud? You're being too honest. You're showing us how dumb you are, man. Yeah, how much you don't know. You're quick to go. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, everyone's not a victim. I mean, these people, those women are victims, but not the people, not the college students. They want to like appropriate their victimhood or something. I was like, boy, you're going to Princeton, man. You're the last person we're worried about. You're privileged. You're Princeton. Yeah. You kidding me? Yeah, break.
And honestly, and that's what it is, that they feel guilty of being so privileged that they feel that they have to do something to stand up to make themselves fit in and acceptable and be like, oh, I'm part of you guys too. I'm I know the struggle. Like, fuck you.
Right. You know what they could do? Go help some homeless veterans on the street.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Walk 2 blocks and help a homeless veteran. Do that.
And all these kids that are pro-Palestine, they all justify their actions and never mind the homeless vets and the children and the child trafficking that's going on here in the States.
That's another one.
Or never mind the fate of Jewish people for the last 5,000 years.
Yeah.
Study history. Yeah. Just study history, guys. You're in Ivy League schools. How do you not know that Jews have been kicked out of every country in the world? They've been rounded up and murdered and sent away and slaughtered. Surrounding Israel right now are 455 million Muslims in 22 countries. There's 12 million Jews in one country.
Yep.
And somehow the Jews are the aggressors? Fucking kidding me.
I know, right?
The word custard mean anything to you?
Yeah, no.
How about just the law of large numbers? 12 million against 455. Yeah. Israel doesn't have a chance.
No, that's insane.
They're our ally for a reason. I mean, they have one country, one spot on the planet Earth they can call a homeland. That's it.
It's tiny too. It's very small. Very small.
Yeah. So again, it's maddening. I think it's Voltaire. Voltaire said that life is a comedy to those who think and a tragedy to those who feel. And I'm feeling that right now, living in this country.
Yeah.
If you're smart enough to know the truth, all you can do is watch people act like idiots and go, "What can I do?" But I know they're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you can do is vote. You can vote for Trump. Do that.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I'm gonna do on November 6th. So
Get registered, man. If you're not registered, get registered to vote.
yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now.
I think Remo voted, right? Remo, you voted, right?
Yeah, I vote. Yeah, I vote.
Mhm.
And I vote, I mean, just because I have a right to do it now, because before I've never had a right because I've always been a felon and I've always had, I've always been on parole, probation or whatnot. But now I looked into it, and after you're clean 2 years and you're done, you're able to vote. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna start voting. Fuck it.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump did a lot of prison reform stuff too. I mean, if you look at what he did in 4 years, really at 3 with COVID, he did a lot of good stuff, man.
Yeah, he did.
He did a lot of good stuff. He created an independent government office to look into child trafficking. He gave it money to actually go get these people and arrest them. First day, Biden, day one, get rid of that. Stop it.
Get rid of it.
And he replaced it with something else. He just got rid of it. Like, we know this is a problem. We know these little boys and girls are getting trafficked. We know it's happening. Well, Trump started it, so veto out.
And Biden also vetoed. I think it was six. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I think the $6 billion for the black community, the education for the black community.
Yes.
Biden got rid of that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Trump created these opportunity zones for black neighborhoods, low income places. There were opportunity zones. There was a deal with the banks to help give these people a chance, getting loans to get started. Biden canceled that too.
Biden canceled that.
That's crazy, man.
Doesn't show a lot of inclusion or diversity and equity to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
It's true. The Democrats accuse the people on the right of what they are doing themselves.
Exactly.
And then call it racism, or then call it, whatever ism is that day. But that's a trippy move. It's a very trippy, because you're stunned by the fact that they're accusing you of doing what they're doing. It almost throws you off. You're like, you're doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But when the whole mainstream media is doing it lockstep, you start to kind of believe it. You're like, maybe I am doing this thing they're telling me that I'm doing. Like, you know what I mean?
Man,
it's crazy, man. It's a weird time to be alive, man.
Yeah, it is.
It is, man.
It's too bad we're seeing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So life in Wyoming must be a whole different. I mean, I'm in Vegas, pretty busy place. LA, California, crazy busy. But Wyoming is like farmland and stuff.
Have you ever watched the movie Groundhog's Day with Bill Murray?
Yes.
Okay, that's my life.
Okay.
Every single day, you wake up to the alarm, go to work, come home, eat, go to sleep, do it all over again.
Okay.
And there's nothing else to do. I mean,
you're in a beautiful place. Wyoming's a beautiful place, wide open mountains.
Yeah.
As a musician, I played there a couple times.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I enjoy fishing. I've done fishing out here. I've never done the hunting though. I haven't gone out and hunt. A lot of my buddies out here say, "Oh, yeah, I'll take you next time." And every time next time comes, they never take me.
Right.
Heavy, I guess, extra luggage.
Right on. Yeah, I like Wyoming. I spent about 2 weeks there. Like 3 weeks there but a long time ago, when I was on the road playing music full time. I loved it in Wyoming, man.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's very, very, very slow. Very slow.
Like Joe Biden's brain.
Yeah.
Very, very, very slow.
Hey, did you see that look that Joe Biden did? That was like a eerie look he gave, huh?
Yeah.
When they asked him after the verdict.
Yeah.
Like he knew it was going to happen. I mean, he's planning the whole thing. He's coordinating the whole thing.
Do you? I mean, there's a lot of conspiracy theories going out there right now that isn't the real Joe Biden.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too.
Do you think is he wearing a mask? Is it a double or?
He's the most powerful guy on the planet Earth. There might be a double, man. There might be someone when he's too sick or tired in one day that shows up and does the gig. I don't know. I can't say conclusively, but I would not be surprised if on the changeover from Trump to him, they went out, did some kind of worldwide underground search and found a dude or two that looks just like him and said, we'll give you a script. You look right there and say these words and then get out of here. And I don't know, man. I wouldn't be surprised if that's true.
I think if it's the real Joe Biden, I think he's wearing an earpiece.
wearing an earpiece, an anal piece. He's wearing whatever the hell he can buzz him and give him some energy in his ass, whatever they're doing, because he's barely alive, this guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time I watch him in the news right there when they're, when he comes out, I kind of get worried he might fall and shit. No, it's
He
not.
does fall.
I know
Don't
he
get
does,
worried.
but-
Fuck it. Let that motherfucker fall. Fuck that fool.
Like, what the fuck? He's gonna fall or something. Why is he even walking? He can't even walk anymore and shit.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I
bet you they're trying so hard and pumping him up with all kinds of shit just to keep his ass alive and fucking healthy. They're fucking pumping that fucker up with vitamins, fucking this and that. You know?
Yeah.
Certainly are.
You put him in an incubator and shit to keep him fucking well rested.
Well, and Kamala Harris is one of the most unpopular vice presidents in the history of our country. If you guys remember Dan Quayle, that was George Bush Sr.'s vice president back in the day.
Yes.
He was a young punk. He was like a Princeton young guy. No one liked this dude. No one could stand him. He barely said 2 words for 4 years when Bush was president. Kamala is less popular than he is. No one likes her. Democrats don't like her. If you listen to her talk for 5 minutes, you're like, she has no experience and she has no idea what she's talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this whole administration is one big circle jerk, man. Like for real, it's almost like the Three Stooges are fucking running the show.
Yes, yes, it is.
You know, right now the fucking United States is the laughing stock of the fucking world. That's what it is,
and that's what's creepy.
Yep. We're the laughing stock. We're the pity. We're the fucking. You know, a lot. You know, it's crazy. And a lot of other fucking leaders, like the leader from El Salvador, he fucking says it straight up. You know, it's a damn shame what's happened to the United States. It used to be the most powerful country in the world.
Yep.
He goes, but now it's looking like a third world country. And he says, and this doesn't just happen because of the people, because civilization crumbles. He says, no, this is all happens within the government, within the corruption of its own government. And he said it straight out. That's why the United States doesn't like his ass. That's why they're trying to make a propaganda, calling him a dictator and trying to fucking, you know.
Yeah. We're losing our place in the world, man. We're you know, this thing with Russia, you know, a proxy war against the second most powerful country in the history of the world, Russia.
No.
What's the goal here, man? You want Putin to really strike back for real? What if he did that? What if he could eliminate Ukraine right now if he wanted to? Wipe them off the face of the earth.
That's true.
And that's
what they want?
And that's the thing that these liberals and Democrats don't understand. Why didn't Biden bring peace talks to the table between Ukraine and Russia? Not one time. Not one time did he do that. Instead, he funded the war. He funded to help them. Why though? Why? Because there's a lot of conspiracies out there that there's, you know, BlackRock and, you know, all this shit going on behind the scenes that we don't really know much about, you know?
Well, it seems like, I mean, Biden was vice president in 2014 when he helped overthrow their elected leader, put in our puppet, who was a pro-NATO, pro-Western puppet president. And since then, Putin's done the Minsk Accords. Putin did everything he could to try to avoid an armed conflict. But in February of 2022, when Biden sent Kamala Harris to say in Kiev, to the whole world, looking at Moscow, she's saying, we're going to make sure, this administration, and we have got 4 years to do it, we're going to make sure that we get Ukraine into NATO. 2 weeks later, Putin invaded.
Yeah.
That was the final. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That's it. He's been saying since 1999 when he became the president of Russia, no NATO membership for Ukraine. Ukraine's a buffer country between us and NATO. It's protection for Russia, and it's also protection for NATO. Yeah. Having this big country in the middle, right? Everyone has got a big chunk of space here where no one can fool around. Well, the West has been encroaching on that for a long time, and Kamala would have fly in there and go, we're going to make sure this country that borders Russia is on our team. And Putin said, no, you're not. Boop.
Yeah.
Here we are 3 years later, and Russia's killing them, destroying them.
You know what? And you think about it, Putin, man, that motherfucker, he got to, like, you know, Russia, they got their morals right. They got their priorities straight. They're, you know what I mean? Yeah. It is what it is, what they say, but, you know, they're doing well off. They're fucking, you know?
You know, what Tucker Carlson went to Russia, right? Or Moscow?
Yes. He did.
And I saw a little bit of that, and he was showing the food price, all the sanctions against Russia. Like, you know, it's like it didn't affect Russia at all.
Nope.
You know,
guys, in 2023, the Russian economy was bigger than all G7 countries combined.
That's insane. That's pretty crazy. That's wild.
What's going on in Russia, because Russia has turned their economy into a wartime economy. They realize now that Biden's not going to let up. They were spending 2 to 3% of their GDP on the military in 2022. Now they're spending 8 to 10% of their GDP, which is trillions, on the war effort. They're making tanks and ammo by the second.
By the second,
they can fight all of Western Europe if they wanted to.
Yeah,
they don't want to. They don't want to be. They don't want to fight Ukraine. Putin did everything he could to avoid this, but
now hypothetically speaking, okay, Trump gets back into office.
I hope so, man.
So do I, and I think millions of us do.
Same here.
Yeah.
But do you think he'll carry the same power he did when in 2016?
I think he'll carry more because he understands DC a lot better. He'll go in with the right team. He won't. He got some people handed to him that said, "Trust him. This guy's pretty cool."
Right.
That's all done now. He knows exactly what's up. He'll bring in the guys and girls that he trusts. He'll get rid of everybody else. He won't play, man. He knows he's got 4. He's a lame duck.
Yeah.
His polls went up ever since he got convicted, huh?
Yeah.
Everything will is backfiring, man.
Yeah, it is.
The only concern that we have on our side, I think, and Trump actually said this recently, is are they going to take a shot at him? Are they going to try to assassinate him?
And that's where I was getting at with the possible no election for 2024. They're throwing everything at him, right? As we all know, nothing's working.
Nothing.
His polls are going up. Money's just going up for him too for his reelection.
Yep.
Now the only other option I'm hearing is that they unalive him, and that's fucking sad, man. Like, seriously, if you think about it, that is fucking sad.
It's very sad.
But that's how the United States works. The government.
I know.
They've always done that. They did that to Kennedy. They fucking, you know what I mean?
No, and that's like opening the doors. Now the government has something to do with the Kennedy assassination. Kind of opens the book on that shit.
I pray to God that he doesn't get killed. I pray to God that he's safe. I pray to God that I have to believe that there's good people out there that are going to do the right thing. Even if they don't like the guy when they're counting the votes and stuff, I have to believe there's good people out there that are going to do the right thing for the country. I have to believe that. I can't believe that evil is going to win.
Right.
Like, if I believe that, I wouldn't be able to go on. I've got a kid to raise, and I don't know. I've got to believe in the future. I've got to believe that there's goodness in people, and they're going to do the right thing when the time comes.
Are you a religious person?
I'm religious enough. I believe we're seeing real evil right now.
Right.
If there's real evil, there's real God.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I myself, I'll speak for myself, but I go by the personal relationship with the Creator. I don't get involved with any religion or we were born and raised Catholic, but
me too.
Since being young adults and now older adults, I don't really fall into that category anymore.
I just believe that if you believe in His name, that's it.
Yeah. Right. But I also believe that in any culture, old or new, children should be the most protected part of that culture. What culture doesn't think that? No, so this trafficking and all this stuff that's been going on the left and looking the other way, that's they got a date with God. They're not going to like. They're gonna stand before.
Well, there's a verse. I don't know the chapter is real good, but it's a quote of Jesus. What he says that if you hurt one of these little ones, you rather be put to death or hang yourself and throw yourself in the abyss.
Yep.
So that's what it.
We're heading toward the abyss. That's for sure.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I never thought in my lifetime I would see things fall apart this quickly. I knew Trump was a disruptor. I knew he was going to be disrupting the country and the world, but I didn't see the Democrats going this far to put him behind bars. That's nuts, man. That's really nuts.
They have definitely showed the power of corruption that the Democratic Party has, for sure.
Well, they show their true evil, the evil side of themselves,
Absolutely. Yeah, they don't hold themselves accountable to their own standards.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like that fucking kid, Harry. Oh my God, I can't stand that fucking kid, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's the solution, fellas? What I'm trying to do on my side is raise awareness with the podcast. I'm trying to, all politics is local. I'm trying to reach out to conservatives, Republicans in my state in Nevada, and just trying to get us to talk to each other. Kind of coordinate our efforts. Just try to. You have some friends that think that are red that aren't registered to vote. Let's get them registered. Let's
get them registered.
Like anything I can to raise awareness and get people to go out there and actually start fucking voting. Man. It's not the time to sit out. Don't sit out no more. There's no more time to sit out.
Yeah, I try to get the calls out. You know, on my personal level. Yeah. Get the calls out. You know, because we're in a fucking shithole right now, man. You know, I have never in my 47 years I've seen our country just go to shit this quick. Me too. In 3 years.
Me too, man. Me too.
It's fucking crazy.
I can't even believe it. You know, I'm an investor. I have some companies. I'm a business guy, and everything is tripled. Everything to watch. If I leave my house, I'm gonna spend $200 no matter what happens.
Yeah, fuck no, no fucking shit.
You leave your house to do anything for an hour, $200 is gone. I'm like, what the hell did I? Yeah. I bought gum. I bought gum and chips. You know. Yeah, it's killing the average American, and I hope back in the day. You know, James Carville, the guy that got Clinton elected the first time around, who's now about 82 and very, very gross, really hardcore left guy. He said, it's the economy, stupid. Remember that guy from Louisiana? It's the economy. Well, if it's the economy, Biden's done. The economy sucks. Yeah. Yeah. But they've added this, the left has added this layer of social engineering to it. The gender stuff, the racism stuff. Right. Trump's the bad guy. Trump is Saddam Hussein. Trump is the devil. Right. Trump is Hitler. Trump. People buy into that narrative. They buy into the story.
Yep. It's all manipulating and shit. You know? That's what it is.
We got to.
What it is too is that most of these people that vote, they don't know anything about politics. They don't know what the fuck's going on. They don't even know what's going on in the world or in the country. Nope. They just follow the trend, the crowds, you know what I mean? Another fucking example. That's all they do. And they go with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. They watch the news. They watch the news and then they go into the fucking voting station and they vote with their feelings. Oh, CNN said Trump, you know, fucking got convicted or whatever the fucking case may be. Yeah. It's like Hillary Clinton. The only reason why people were voting for Hillary Clinton, all the women were voting because she was a woman.
I know.
Same thing with Obama. People were voting for Obama because he was black. Oh, first black. Well, I hate to break the news to you guys, but Obama wasn't the first black president or half black, you know, president. You know, we had one way before.
We had 12. Remember?
12.
We had 12.
Yeah.
A little known fact of history.
Yeah.
I wish people were more well informed, but they're not. But you know, I had this theory, guys. I talk about it on my show and on my streams and stuff. But there's a reason why Hollywood and the left have been like this from the beginning, because Hollywood tells us the stories, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly.
Master storytellers. What's politics? Telling stories.
You're fucking.
Who better to have on your side than social media, Hollywood, movie makers, all that stuff, using all that powerful emotions, and they write.
It's all tied in, of course. Yeah.
To be on your side.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's powerful, man. It's a moving thing. It moves people.
And then you got to understand, like the TV, right? What is it? It's a TV, right? What does it do? It has channels for what? To channel your mind, to channel you. What do they show on it? They show programs to program you. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I agree.
I guess the older we get, the wiser we get, right, guys?
Yeah. Oscar Wilde said, this great English writer, he said, "Youth is wasted on the young."
No shit.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're young and healthy, but you don't know anything. Then by the time you know something, you're old and slow.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. Now when you're old and slow, you're kind of like, fuck, I should have done this.
I'm just on the couch and think about it. I don't want to do anything about it. I'll just sit here and chill, you know. But it's not time for us to sit and chill, man. It's time for us as conservatives, at least I am conservative, is to motivate people, make them aware of what's going on, get them to vote.
I'm always talking about it. I'm always fucking talking about it, man. If it's not here on the podcast, it's out there, you know, with buddies and all. I'm surrounded by conservatives. Every once in a while, you'll see a Biden Kamala fucking bumper sticker. Maybe in the little town, I think there's 9,000 people. You maybe see one sticker.
Right. Right.
It happens, but for the most part, where I'm at, the violence is starting to climb.
Really?
The violence is starting to climb. It's all the young kids, man. The people, the younger folks. But the cops, they have everything under control.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't know, man. It's scary to see because in Wyoming, man, there's not much going on. I think I'm safe here with the boys, but I don't know. The entire country, man, is just falling apart.
It really is. It really is, and especially these sanctuary cities. I mean, think about this. You got the mayor of New York City, the Democrat mayor of New York City, saying to the Democrat president of the United States many times, "Hey, man, no more immigrants. We can't take it. No room. We have no money and no room." And Biden doesn't even address it. He doesn't even respond.
Fucker doesn't even bat an eye to it. Yeah.
I mean, it's weird to watch that separation in their own party. Like this mayor is kind of begging for help, and Biden silence.
So you're Italian, right?
Full-blooded Italian.
Okay. Is it Italian or Italian?
For me, it's Italian.
Italian, because a lot of people around me, they say Italian.
Yeah.
I think it just might be the white folks. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Right? Because I say, Italy. Pass me the Italian sauce.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But they say
I was raised Italian. I'm Italian. Italian Catholic.
Nice.
Raised Catholic. Yeah, Pennsylvania. From Pennsylvania. So what's the solution, guys? I mean, do you see it? Do you see things calming down? You see what do you think? What are your what's the word? Your guesses? What's going to happen?
I'm a negative Nancy, man, and I like to tell the truth.
Sure.
Because my life in the past is always rough, it's a bunch of bullshit. Anyways, when you grow up, you get wiser, right?
Yep.
Right. I don't see us. I don't see the nation progressing.
I don't either.
I see. I'm sticking to the no election for 2024. Something bad's gonna happen. I just don't know what.
Right.
But at this point, these fucking liberals are unpredictable, man. Right? Or sometimes predictable, whatever. Right. I don't know, man. I just don't see it. I don't see Trump getting into office. I really don't.
I see that he is gonna get into office, but something major is gonna take place after that before he gets in. I think something like everybody's gonna get triggered out, and everybody's gonna get violent, and you know what? And they're coming up with the unrest, civil unrest.
Well, the problem with the civil unrest of the revolution that everybody wants, we can't even get along with each other. So how are we going to get this revolution going?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I do. I think the only solution for us is there have been a lot of people on the right and the middle that haven't voted for a minute that need to vote.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm there. No mail-in ballots. Physically go and vote.
Yeah. I'm there this time.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't understand why if I have to show ID to buy a pack of smokes and I'm 47 years old, I'm gonna show my ID if I have to vote. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh my.
Yep. It's not a logical thing to do. It's logic.
That's the thing. The Democrats have convinced people that logic is racism. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
Shit. Yeah.
Whatever they want to call racist is racist. Logic, that's racist. I've heard people on the left say, if you expect someone to be punctual on time, that's racist. I'm not kidding. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
They grew up in a culture where time was fluid, and you can't put your what the fuck are you talking? You work at 9 o'clock, man. Be here at 9 o'clock. Everyone else was, right? Yeah. Well, I was 20 minutes late because I'm
It's like, and I've heard the saying, if you show up on time, you're late. You got to show up before.
Right.
20 minutes, 15 minutes,
I just want to go back to the 80s, man.
So do I. I want to go back to pre-internet, that's for sure. Pre-cell phones, at least, man. Cell phones really changed things a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
We have all the knowledge in the world right here, and we're never been dumber.
Yeah.
And another thing, everyone talking about chips, microchips. You already got a microchip, dummy. You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. It's true. We're tethered to our electronics. We're digitally distracted. They know that. They follow our every move. They know what we watch. They know what we consume. They know where we hang out. They know everything. And all those folks are on the left. These social media companies, Silicon Valley, they're all Democrats, man.
And a lot of
they're all part of the fucking the you know what I mean? They're in cahoots, so that's how we all get fucked, because it's the Matrix. You got Hollywood, you got social media, you got everything. You know what I mean? So
exactly. Charlie Kirk had a great line. He said, if you Google the 10 richest people in the United States, 8 of them are Democrats, 1 of them is an independent, and 1 of them is a Republican. The other 8 are all rich, Bill Gates, All these guys are all Democrats, man.
I love that guy, man. He is fucking snappy with everything he puts out there, man. Every time he gets a debate, he's fucking
what's
snappy.
his name?
Charles Kirkland?
Yeah, Kirkland. Yeah. He's badass. He even changes people's minds. They'll actually be like, you know what? Okay, you got a point, and I understand now.
Yeah.
Fucker snappy. I can watch him all fucking day.
He's quick. He's quick when he's answering.
You watch Kirkland a lot?
Yeah, I do.
Right on.
Yeah.
I do too. I watch him. I like Charlie Kirk. I like Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson's another one.
Guys like that. Smart thinking guys, you know.
Yeah, fucking Ben Shapiro.
I like Ben Shapiro a lot, man.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm glad he's Jewish. I'm glad someone that is that passionate about that part of the world knows that much, because he knows way more than I do. Yeah. He knows all the history and all that stuff. I don't know all of it. He does.
And Candace Owens, she's a good one too.
I love Candace Owens.
Yeah, she's a good one.
She put out that documentary.
I want to watch it.
BLM.
I want to watch it.
Watch it, guys.
Where can we watch it? Where's the streaming?
I think it was on Hulu. It was definitely on Netflix for a minute. Now I think it's on Hulu. It's called The Greatest Lie Ever Sold. I don't have Hulu. It's about BLM.
I'm gonna have to check it out, because she shows up to the one of the organization, the one who created it, that lady that created it, right?
Yeah.
She shows up to her house and
her $4 million house in Bel Air.
Yeah,
one of 3 that she owns.
Crazy. Yeah. BLM was such a fucking scam.
Total scam. And no retribution, no courts, no one's breaking down anyone's doors, no investigations, nothing. That shows you what the left is, man.
Yeah.
They raised all their money on the Act Blue website, the Democrats' website. That's how they raised all their money. So the Democrats were completely in cahoots with it from the jump.
From the get-go.
And we all know that, but we can't do anything about it.
And another motherfucker that puts in money into all that shit, all these uprisings and protests, is that cocksucker George Soros. Yeah,
George Soros.
I actually looked into him, and what it is with him is that he was an activist. He's always been an activist, and then now that he has the money to fucking do it, he just says, "Go ahead, kicked up the dust here." So that's where that motherfucker does it for. He does it because he was an activist, and so he still has. And now that has this power to do it, he's gonna fucking kick up as much shit as he can.
I think it's his son. I think it's his son in the mix now.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy is almost 100, Soros?
Pretty old, man.
But I think it's his son now that he's starting to get into that mix.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Keep the legacy up. Yeah.
Trying
to keep the legacy.
Hey, Michael, I have a question for you.
Sure.
Where's your Joe Biden's head?
I have it back over there. You like the Saturday?
Yeah, that shit was funny. Cool? That was pretty good. That was pretty.
I do a lot of bits with the head, you know. Yeah. whenever Democrats are coming at me, I'm like, Joe, you got a very rude follower right here. He goes, isn't he kind of an asshole? He goes, he's an asshole. See, even Joe thinks you're an asshole. The man himself. Come on, you know.
Right.
You gotta lighten things up a little bit, you know. When I'm doing my live on TikTok, they're pretty strict. TikTok doesn't play. I've gotten kicked off.
Yeah, no.
I have restrictions and stuff a lot. And now I know how to kind of massage my way around that. So I say, what I'm talking about is for educational and entertainment purposes. I'm the education part, and all these dumb liberals, they're the entertainment. Look how dumb they are. Look how dumb these people are. What they're saying. And ironically, they really are the meanest, nastiest ones.
And racist. They are the more
nasty,
racist people.
Mean, saying horrible things. I'm like, I don't even know who you people are. Taking this so personally, man. I don't know who you are. I'm just telling you what I think. Don't listen. Watch something else. Change the channel.
And it's the Republicans that freed the slaves.
100%.
Man. You know, that's insane. Yeah. You know,
those 12 presidents we were talking about were Republicans, African American people. You know the history of it. So I mean, we freed the slaves. We've always been. We don't see color like that. We don't think of color as a tool. The Democrats were always that way. KKK, Democrats, the South, Civil War, Democrats.
Yep.
Come on, man. I mean,
all of them.
Know your history. Dred Scott, all those rules in the South, those Dred Scott decisions that didn't let black people drink out of the same fountains and stuff. Democrats. All of it. Know your history, man. Read a little bit. Learn something. Right. What you'll learn is these people have always used color as a way to divide people, conquer, and make a lot of money for themselves.
Yeah, a lot.
Doing it right now.
Yep. Have to agree. 100%. Are we at Joe?
Yeah, I think we're it.
I think we're it.
We did an hour, huh? Well done, gentlemen. Sorry about my little mess up there with the audio. I figured it out.
All good.
No, you're good.
It's all
You're
good. Michael Soli, everybody, our special guest.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us.
Keep in
Thank
touch,
you.
guys.
Thank you, Michael. Yeah, keep in touch.
If you're ever
Always,
in
man.
Vegas, don't call me.
You know,
Dude, I got locked up. Soli, I got locked up. Like, hey, who are you? Gooch what? Gooch who? What?
Is that Gooch with a triple O or two O's?
Mr. Gooch? Mrs. Gooch? I don't know any Gooch. Officer, I don't know what a Gooch is. You just know who you are.
Yeah, I always drive by Las Vegas when I drive to LA. I drive to Las Vegas and I pull over just to walk around, stretch legs, wake up, and then I get back in the car and I split.
The cool thing about Vegas right now is that we're getting all these sports teams. We're becoming a sports team.
Yeah.
I went to college in Pittsburgh. I know we're done real quick, but I went to college in Pittsburgh, and that's a real sports town. I mean, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania has got the hockey team, the football team, all amazing championship level franchises. So all year round, you got season tickets to everything. Everyone on the bus, everyone everywhere's talking about the game the night before. That brings the community together. And Vegas is starting to get that going on here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you guys are in the
now Oakland A's is going to Las Vegas now, so you're gonna have another baseball team in there.
Yeah, where the Tropicana is they're going to demolish it real soon. Yeah, a big stadium right there, right on the strip.
Damn.
Trippy, right?
Nice. Yeah. Who's the hockey team? Who's the hockey team there in Vegas?
On the Knights.
Knights.
The Golden
Knights.
They're actually kicking ass too for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They've been in the Stanley Cup twice in 6 years. Come on. That's crazy for a new franchise. That's nuts.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen, I know it's time. Thank you so much for
having
Michael,
me. I was going to tell you that say what you have to say, plug yourself or something like that.
Okay, thank you. So I have 2 podcasts I'd love you guys to check out. The Michael Soli Show. It's me talking to entrepreneurs here in Las Vegas, business owners, entertainers, a lifestyle kind of a podcast. Not political, but the political one, the one that I'm more passionate about is Patriots Only Please, where we talk to like-minded conservatives and Republicans and try to change hearts and minds and get people to vote for Trump. That's what I'm really passionate about right now. Patriots Only Please. Check it out. And if you're in Las Vegas, I'm performing everywhere. You can find me on those some places. You can see where I'm performing and stuff. And come out to the show and say, hey, I'll play a song for you.
And you're on Amazon too, right? All podcast carriers too.
I'm on everywhere you can have a podcast.
Awesome.
All over the place. Yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for joining us, Michael. We appreciate it, man.
God bless you guys.
God bless you too.
Likewise.
And you know what? I'm gonna vote red. Vote red.
Down the
Joe,
whole
spell
ballot.
red.
All
Spell
ours.
red, Joe.
No D's, all ours. Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
all right, Michael. Thank you.
Right.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. That's
Joe.
all, Michael Soli.
Joe, spell red.
Oh, duh. So awesome guy. Really enjoy the talk. I'm not, like I said again, I'm not a really politics guy, so I have not much to say. Only you guys do. So
I'm not either. I just know what the fuck is
that?
right is wrong and what's
yeah.
Like I said before, I wasn't into it. Like before, I didn't give a fuck about Trump when he was president. I could care less. I would say fuck him, whatever's. But because I didn't pay attention because everything was good. But now that it switched, and now it's fucking, you know what I mean? Now I see it. Now I see that fucking he was good and it was all great. And now I'm like, all right, fuck, it makes sense.
But you know what? This is the thing I forgot to fucking mention, dude. Oh man, now it popped out. I mean, like everybody was scared to vote for Trump at the time. Everybody was feared because they were going to get their ass kicked because they're going to vote for Trump. Remember? Right. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yeah.
Everybody was
today.
I
forgot to say this. I was at Vaughn's, right? I was at Vaughn's, and there was a dude, Asian dude, right? He was wearing a fucking Trump hat and everything, but this motherfucker had mace on him. He was ready, like, to get attacked. Mm-hmm. Okay, it looks like he's been attacked. And when he was standing in line, he had his back to the fucking aisle so that no one could get behind him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's looking around like this. He's like, and I see that. I was like, hey, what's up, bro? I was like, yeah, But I tripped out on it. He was very protective. And then when he got towards close to the line, he turned his back to the fucking the little things that displays, like so that no one, So I was like, oh shit. And I looked at his waist. He had like a pouch hanging. He had a can of pepper spray. On this side, he had a pocket knife. I was like, oh,
he was ready.
Like, like he ain't gonna, he's been attacked. You could tell.
Yeah. But you know what? But like I said again, like at the time, everybody was scared to vote for Trump. They were going to get their ass kicked,
or they're going to get judged, or they're going to be fucking clowned, or talk shit to, or you know, or like, canceled. You know.
Yeah. Shit like that.
By the way, I don't believe everybody was kung fu fighting. Okay.
Okay.
Hey,
just a joke.
Oh, the fucking.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. I'm slow, huh?
You had a Joseph moment there.
Talk about red, huh? Talk about spelling red, huh?
That was actually a really good show, dude. I like his energy. His energy is fucking upbeat. It's pretty good.
He has that charisma, the fucking
He knows his shit, man.
But you know what? He plays in Las Vegas, so he's
very good
musician.
with he's good in the microphone. Yeah.
He's good in the
He was very comfortable to talk to and everything, you know.
I listened to his first 3 podcasts, Patriots Only, please. Podcast. It's pretty interesting, man. He definitely knows his shit.
Yeah, he does. I mean, mostly you and Remo know more about the politics. I really don't, but
I think you just need a spanking. That's what that is.
But like, I don't know.
With your helmet on. With your helmet.
No, I'm thinking it's making me want to vote for Trump now. I mean, like now I see what's going on, and you know, I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one.
This country, not only that, you get a cool little sticker you can put on and just walk around.
I voted.
This country is gonna definitely see a red wave. It's fucking time, man. This has been the longest 3 years in my fucking life, dude.
Yeah. So I might post this tomorrow. Edit it tonight, or see if I have the time. So I think.
Why don't you wait until just edit it tomorrow and post it on Monday? So it gives me time to do my thing too with the editing as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, we could promote it. Huh?
Yeah, because I got shit to do tomorrow, and then so that I can promote it.
Okay, you got that right. Okay, all right.
You want the music?
Go for it.
Music maestro, play the music maestro.
Play the music maestro. All right, guys. Our special guest was Michael Soli. Great guy. I want to thank everybody for joining in, listening. All you listeners out there, tune in. You could hear us at Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other podcast carriers out there. If you guys want to subscribe to our show, go to dtalkers.buzzsprout.com. It's all there, $3 a month. But you got 6 free episodes to hear.
Also, I just want to remind everybody too, since it's overshadowed by Pride Month, it's actually Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yep.
Anybody wants to reach out to the Gooch, is TheeGooch76@gmail.com. Reach out if you have nobody else to talk to. It's always great to talk to somebody that's outside of your circle, because at that point they won't blow smoke up your ass and tell you everything's gonna be all right.
And also, if you want to reach out to the talkers for us at gmail.com, that will be the hotline too. And you, Remo?
Hi.
All right, guys.
No, I'm good. Yeah. Everyone just, hang on. Don't give up. Keep pushing. You know what I mean?
Ready, everybody. This is the Talkers Podcast, Unscripted. My name is Joe, and my 2 co-hosts, Remo and the Gooch. I want to say thank you, everybody. Vote red.